Hello again, everyone. I apologize for what just happened. My entire computer just blue screened on itself, so fun. God, don't you love it when that happens? It happens every so often, but yeah, that's what I have for having a motherboard where over the RAM sticks don't work. Fun. Anyways, let me turn this music down here. We don't need that anymore. Yeah, hello there, Mr. Bro. Apologies everyone for that happening. We shouldn't see any... Fergus, what are you doing out of the basement? Fergus, get back in the basement. I hope you're doing all right though, Fergus. Anyways, where were we? Yes, that's right. We were playing, and also I'm glad to hear it, Mr. Bro. I'm glad you're doing good. We were gonna do. I am doing grand. We're gonna start Shadowbringers today. Exciting. Exciting. Let me just move some stuff aside like that. There we go. Make some extra room for my mouse. Although I do want, there is some extra stuff I do want to fix on my HUD layout. Target bar. If I look correctly, you can. There you go. Okay, I think that will look a lot better. Hopefully, we'll see. I had some tips that will look a lot better, and I'll be able to actually see, you know, the progress bars of moves I should interject and interrupt. Because now that I'm back to being a tank, I have moves like interject, which interrupts the use of a target's action, and I get to actually do tank stuff again. My tank class is back. I finally get to be a tank. Oh, DPS, you guys literally run me ragged to the bone, honestly. I don't understand how you guys do it all the time. I have a bad habit of buying games to play for a while and I quit in the middle. Help me. Fergus, why do you think I have like over 600 games? How long have I had this current account? I have had it for since about 21, 22? End of 21, end of 22? Either one of those years. Oh, I've had the account for quite a while. So anyways, let's get started, shall we? Oh, yeah. Go. Good news, Nyan. We've had a stroke of luck in our search for that beacon. Apparently, our colleagues have stumbled across a hidden path leading down into the hollows below the base of the Crystal Tower. Ah. Oof. Also, my voice, I've been coughing slightly earlier, so I've been slightly draining the voices today. So we'll see how that goes, but if I screw up and end up completely killing my voice, I blame all of you, and I hope you realize it. Anyways, a path I doubt we'd ever have found had the Ironworks and the Suns not added their numbers to the party. Thanks to them, we have eager eyes aplenty down there, checking under rocks and peering into every nook and cranny. Still, it sounds like there's a lot of ground to cover. Then we'd better go and give them a hand. Oh yeah, by the way, drink time. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed that. My thoughts exactly. The sooner we find this beacon, the sooner you can travel to wherever it is this mysterious voice is coming from. And the sooner we can work out how to help our friends. We have to find a way to wake them up, and before the Empire comes calling again, meaning we have no time to lose. I couldn't agree more. There's a boat in North Silvertier waiting to ferry people to the site, so let's be on our way. Oh, I like that new quest accept sound. Ah. Also, before I forget, music in Shadowbringers is so good. Yeah, I hope you're ready. I'm very ready. Also, Maven, I want to say thank you for the 2 months earlier. Sorry I cut out when you subscribed again, but I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Bum 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 bum. Whoopsies, I missed when right past it. Heading to the survey site, sir. It's on the eastern shore of the lake, and the swiftest way to get there is by boats. I'll happily take a ride, thank you very much. Ooh, this music track's very nice, very cavey. You can hear the water dripping and echoing off the crystals in the music track. I like that. Sorry that I stopped my non-stop. Oh, it's okay, Fergus. Look, Fergus and everyone else that's with us. There is never an expectation to give me money or anything like that, okay? Do not ever feel bad or anything like that. Yeah, throw open the gate because whoever owns the gate lost the goddamn keys. Could not agree more. Like, it does not surprise me they lost the keys. Ooh, excuse me.
Should we get to it then? Pick up anything that seems the least bit device-like and we'll make ourselves a pile.
Well, if it isn't the hero of the hour. Maybe you'll change our look. We've found bugger all without you.
Oh my god, I don't think I've actually... It's been a while since I've heard Biggs. He's so Irish.
Aye, aye. Well, we could hardly say no to a call for aid from the Scions.
But I have only... Good news, Nyan's OnlyFans sale is now minus 20% share to friend. You know, honestly, I don't mind that Biggs is Irish.
Jesse called the chief for some other business. So we'll be working twice as hard to make up for his not being here.
Thrice as hard, even.
Whoa, good Lord, Wedge.
Thank you, both of you. I'm sure we'll find that beacon in no time.
I think Xenos' voice was perfect. Oh my god, an Elmo? Someone write that down. Someone write that down. I'll keep it in mind.
Do you reckon you could squeeze in there, Wedge?
And get stuck halfway? No, thank you.
I could try if you like.
You know, for once, your small size will come in handy, Tataru.
We couldn't ask you to do that.
Oh, I'll be
Also,
fine.
I forgot to take off
This
my helmet.
receptionist is not afraid to get her hands dirty.
This is interesting. I don't think I've ever actually seen myself walking at an odd pace.
Sorry, I meant to say, the scholars haven't finished their preliminary assessment of the site yet, so we're not supposed to venture too far in.
That thing has the Ironworks symbol on it. One of your devices?
What's that you got there? Now that looks promising.
Isn't that the ironworks symbol? Counterfeiters?
So this isn't yours? Ooh, boy, not again.
Now I have you. You are right.
What's happening?
Come on.
Stay with me. Focus on my voice.
Get out of my head.
Expanse, contract. Eon become instant.
Wait, this must be it. The device. Well, this is supposed to happen.
Throw wide the gates that we may pass.
We?
Safe journey, warrior of light. Find our friends and bring them home.
Oh, great. Oh, boy. Here we go. I really should have removed my helmet. I'll do it after this cutscene. I wish there was a setting for it. Oh my word. Oh god, this is not good. What?
Oh, do not look at me so.
You're slaves to a tyrant. There's no freedom in that.
This is one battle you cannot fight. Away with you.
What the hell?
We did everything right. Everything that was asked of us, and still it came to this.
That was all things I've seen before. What is that? Whoa. Okay, flashbang me, why don't you? What is
Your
that?
time has not yet come.
Oh. Well, didn't expect to see her again so soon. Oh god, that's bright. Jesus. Where is this? What's going on here? Was that the Warrior of Darkness? Oh god, this is bright. Can someone please turn off the sun for me just for 5 minutes, please?
From endless dreams I awake.
Come on. Ugh.
Something vague, yet urgent.
Okay, see you.
calls me
Thank
to
you for
action
coming along,
once more.
Dragdoon. I hope you have a good one as well. Huh. So, you care to tell me where I am?
Rare to meet someone out here who's not a peddler themselves. What brings you into the wilds this time of night?
I kinda just woke up in the middle of this forest. I'm not quite sure where I am. Oh, how dare you? What do you mean this time of night?
Well, if it ain't the oldest joke in the book. Me granddad, God's rest his soul, used to tell that one to the barman at kicking out time. And when, pray tell, did we last have a dark night? You rotten old drunk, he'd reply.
Oh. Am I in their world? Where darkness was
Over 100
defeated?
bleeding years ago, that's when. You got that look down to a T. I'd almost think you meant it.
He
Got
does
to,
look
you
like the
division.
guy at the
Cool.
beginning.
That explains it then. Well, I've roads to travel and wares to sell, but you best hurry along to the town nearby. Just head east through the trees and aim for the Shining Tower. You'll find the place soon enough. 'Tis the biggest settlement for malms around.
I just want to mention one thing.
Go
Holy
on now, friend.
Oh,
They'll take good care of you in the Crystarium.
the Crystarium?
To dizzying heights it rises. The gleaming spire. Its tip threatening to pierce the blinding canopy.
So...
There, it will all begin anew. Between dark and light. The pure and the corrupt. The one true struggle.
I mean, makes sense. Makes sense the Crystal Tower exists in all planes of existence, all different dimensions. It's like a constant. Hello there, bisexual. Welcome, welcome. Give me one moment here, everyone. That'll make it easier to see my... I am finally in Shadowbringers. Oh, jeez. Heading this way, I guess. I can't even use my mount in this location. You know, I have to say there's one thing I'm really enjoying with this expansion so far. I've noticed it instantaneously. That cutscene had so many unique animations in it that I've never seen in any of the previous cutscenes before. So, the quality of the cutscenes have ramped up way bigger than I could have expected.
Halt!
Hello, bunny girl.
Every face in this city I know. Yours, I do not. This is the threshold of the Crystarium, stranger, and I am its gatekeeper. If you would enter, you will answer my questions.
Ask away. I'll answer anything I can.
From where do you hail?
Uldar.
Do you take me for a fool? No such place exists.
It's the
Had you
truth.
given me an honest answer, I would not have barred your way. We care little here for a person's place of origin. But instead, you chose concealment.
Oh, lovely. Oh. What the hell is that thing? What? What the hell?
That one had eaten. It must have gulped down the whole hand, ring and all.
What was that? Oh. Oh, God.
Everything all right, Captain?
Oh.
Quite all right, my lord. Just a stray sin eater, and a weak one at that.
I see. Weak or not, we should be on the lookout for more.
No.
But I see you've met my guest. I will escort him to the Crystarium myself, if you've no objections.
Another of your mysterious friends, is it? I should have known.
Oh, by the way, Overlord,
Very
Maven,
well.
I want to extend
I'll
an
inform the
invitation
others
to you two
your
in a bit.
guest is to be given the run of the city. Pray forgive my less than cordial welcome. May the rest of your stay with us be a pleasant one.
Come with me. I will answer whatever questions you have when we are somewhere more private.
Sure thing, Mr. Crystal Exarch.
Right then, before we plunge into the wheres and wherefores, let me first thank you for answering my summons.
I mean, I didn't exactly have a choice in the matter. You kind of just yoinked me out of my body.
I had intended to bring you directly to my personal quarters, but I fear my aim was slightly off. That you were still able to make the crossing unharmed.
Okay, Fergus, see ya.
Great relief. And so, we come to the question of where. The realm in which you now find yourself belongs to one of the 13 reflections, or shards. The first, to be precise, even if its inhabitants are largely oblivious to the fact.
Wait. So you're telling me this is the world of Final Fantasy 1? Am I getting that right? Am I, like, interpreting that correctly?
As to wherefore, having been awarded the rather grandiose title of Crystal Exarch, I, in my capacity as caretaker of the Crystarium, thought to seek the aid of you and your companions.
Do you have any idea how much trouble you've caused? If it's not a spoiler, go for it.
An inkling, yes. I can only beg your forgiveness. Matters here forced my hand, but all shall be explained in due course, I promise you. Let us begin with the glaring skies up above. Here in the first, the world has been all but consumed by primordial light.
Okay, it'll be explained in time.
It
Gotcha.
began a century ago, by this realm's reckoning. A luminous flood swallowing everything in its path. More than 9/10 of this star was lost.
Oh, God.
And the fortunate few who survived are hounded by abominations born of that catastrophe even now. Sin Eaters, we call them. The creature you saw earlier was one such monstrosity. It was to save the First from this menace that I learned to bridge the rift between worlds. That I might call upon the aid of the greatest of heroes. Though it meant depriving a world of its champion, I had to try. For in saving the First, you would bring salvation to the Source as well.
The Source being my world?
But what manner of host harangues his guests in the middle of the road? Let us continue our talk within the Crystarium.
Sure thing. Lead on. Oh boy. Oh my god. The number of followers I've gotten today is like almost up to like 40 extra over on Twitter. What the hell is going on today? Oh yeah, that's nice.
Such a proud and vibrant city. The sole sanctuary for the living in a world all but resigned to oblivion.
I can't wait to look around.
The town itself a symbol, a monument to defiance in the face of death. No would-be hero could fail to answer its call. For who among us does not yearn for salvation?
The Crystarium. The best hub area in my opinion. Well, wait until Solution 9 comes out. Wait until that comes out. Like, holy hell. I can already see so many people taking pictures in Solution 9. Give me one moment, everyone. I'm just going to check some stuff. Okay, so my question to my invitation to Maven and Overlord. Next week, over the weekend, I don't know if you guys will be able to do this so soon, considering the other, the other world's data centers and that. Would you guys be interested in doing Binding Coils with me on stream? and potentially the Void Arc as well. That is my question for you two. I will look up how to change data centers. It costs money. It costs quite a bit, actually. It's not cheap. I did it before. It's like £12.99. It was like, you know, almost like 1.5 times the price of a subscription for a month. Or more like 1.3 times the cost of a subscription. It was, yeah, it's not cheap. It's certainly not cheap for just, like, transferring your character. Oh, okay. Tell me when he's back. Let him know when he's back. And here we are. Welcome, my friend, to the Crystarium. XIV. Let's have a look at this white oak weapon coffer. Boring. That is boring in comparison. Okay. I'm back. Sorry, my Uber Eats driver nearly gave my food to a different... Jesus. But anyways, welcome back. My question, Maven, was, would you be interested, if possible, doing, Binding Coil, just me, you, and Overlord, next week, over the weekend, and also potentially Void Arc as well? So basically, we would do it. What's it called again? So no level sync or anything like that. Like just full unsynced. They're unsynced. That's the term. Unsynced. There we go. My brain took a bit. I'm not used to some of these terms. But that's what I was thinking. Just do it unsynced. Us three. I think we could do it. I'll run. Oh! I am the storm that is approaching. Hello there, Kira. Hi. Hello, Raiders. Hi. Welcome. My name is Nyan, your local multiversal cat detective at your service. So, Kira, what were you up to? Don't be afraid to go and rest, eat, do whatever you need to. As long as you are having a great time, that's all that matters. But, what were you up to, little alpaca? He was working on the comic. Ooh, nice. I hope that went well. Is everything okay with the Kira? Is the cutie alpaca doing well? is my hope. Anyways. Now, a full and frank discussion in the privacy of my study would seem to be in order. You have to deliver us and go get a package of us, right? Oh, no worries. No worries. Ooh, yikes. Your arms and that. You are not looking too good. But I think our conversation would be more meaningful were you to first gain a firmer grasp of the situation here. To that end, I would like you to visit a few of the Crystarium's civic leaders and glean something of this world and its predicaments. Well, that I can do. Well, I have to pay to go back to my home. You'd have to pay to transfer both ways. That's the only issue. As you can see, this path will take you directly to the Aetherites, a convenience with which I am sure you are only too familiar. Being the rightful object of my summoning spell, you should in theory be able to reach all the way back along your etheric trail and find a connection in the source, believe it or not. I strongly suggest you complete this attunement before venturing any further. That is a really nice looking Aetherite crystal. After you have done so, walk up the steps next to the Aetherites and head out to the left to arrive in the crystalline mean. This is where you'll find our collective of crafters and gatherers, as well as their spokeswoman, Catless, one of the people I should like you to meet. Another is Modern. To reach him, oh my good lord.
I am the storm that is approaching.
How dare you spook the absolute living shit out of me? Oh my word, not again.
Hello, everyone.
Are you kidding me right now? 3 raids in a row. Okay, listen up. Listen real close, okay? That's all I have to say. Anyways, I hope everyone is having a great time. Welcome, Raiders. My name is Nyan, Multiversal Cat Detective at your service. I hope that you're all doing a fantastic today. All praise the cute Neko. How dare you, Enigmatic? I am not cute.
Novate_ just resubscribed for 11 months.
Don't you do this to me, Nova. Don't you be giving me money, you little shit. Stop this. Stop. No, stop. 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 Stop it. Stop. No, stop. Stop. No, no, do not listen to her. Do not listen to her. Do not listen to her. She is trying. She is deceiving you. This is a foolhardy thing. This is the way of sin. Do not give me money. It's the way of sin. Don't you do this. Don't you sin on my Christian Minecraft stream. Ah, Lord. The furthest thing from religious. Anyways, welcome everyone. What was everyone up to? You approve of this message? Which message? No. No, you don't give the Neko money. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Oh my words. Oh my god, is that a freaking hype? No! No, stop! It's time to stop! Where are your parents? I can't believe this. Thank you for the 100 biddies. Under the United Bank of Money. No! It's been so long since I've heard that meme. Yeah, I'm old. I'm a fossil. What are your local cat? I'm not a plant, but thank you for the hydrate. No, you little shit. Don't you do that. No, David, stop. No. Stop. Get help. Get help. Somebody get help. Like, find these people and just, like, you know, break into their houses, tie them down, stop them from spending their money. I don't care. Eat their cards, suck out their brain juices, whatever it stops them from being able to do it. I don't even care. Chop off their fingers if you have to. Obviously, for the sake of Twitch, I am joking. Don't ban me, Twitch. Anyways, I still remember when Doge was the hottest meme. The Doge dog died in, like, the last few months. That is the saddest thing. That really hurt, that one. That one really hurt. Monster Mike. Monster Mike. Stop. Thank you for the 300 biddies. I want to play 32 seconds reatomize, but me no money. Well, no, obviously you have no money if you're spending all the money on freaking It's $10, and you just spent 500 biddies. Like, damn. I can't believe this. Oh my dear God. People need to stop. People need to stop. I've had too many. Like today, I have a tweet that just blew up earlier today. It's now at 5,000 views, 60 freaking replies, 3 retweets, and 58 likes. No. That is not a level 2 hype train. I refuse to believe that's a level 2 hype train. You're all insane, okay? You're all insane, and I hope you realize that. And it's mainstream, let's go. But I'm not kidding. My freaking Twitter followers have gone up by like 40 followers just this evening alone. I've almost reached 2.2 thousand over there. All because I made a tweet like saying, well, what is your reaction if you see this? I didn't even include any hashtags. I didn't even use any hashtags. This is just pure... Hello there, Grunt. See, I can't... I don't know what I'm going to say to that. What am I supposed to say to that? What am I supposed to say to that? I can't insult that. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? How dare you, sir? Every day is going well and you're having a lovely stream. Also, so there. Yeah, bad news. I am working at weekends, so I can't do calls. Okay, that's okay. If you want, we can figure something out. If you... How about... Are you working on Friday? Are you both working on Friday? This Friday? Or this Sunday? Let's see. If either of those are better, then that would be great. Yeah. Okay, but what about Sunday then? What about the Sunday then? We'll head out to get some tacos. Big fat tacos. Big fat. Okay, anyone that's part of the Final Fantasy community will get that joke. Anyone else? No idea. Big fat tacos. Now make sure you get his bits to put food on the table. Don't you dare. I spend like £800 on art every month. I can afford to put food on my own table as long as I don't buy too much art. I spend way too much on art and it shows. Like, I'm not even kidding. I mean, you know, just look at this. Just like, one moment. Hold up here. Hold up here. Hold on. Hold on. I'm going to show this again. I'm going to show this again. Because it's worth showing. I'm, YouTube. You live to on Twitch? Yes, I am on both Twitch and YouTube, Mr. Bro. I stream to both all the time. I need to commission more art. Oh, my words. This was the most recent piece. One momento. Maven's dedicated. Or doesn't have a life. Excuse me. One sec. Level 2 hype train was completed. There you go. Now you guys can stop freaking pestering me about hype trains. 3. Anyways, this piece right here is so beautiful. I love it so much. What data set am I on again for future reference? I am on Primal Behemoth. Anyways, shall we continue with the game? Shall we continue with the game? Yeah, and what about the level 69 hype train? I actually don't even know how high up it goes. Doesn't it only go up to like level 5? But yes. Oh my word. Because level 5 just like goes all the way. It doesn't like, it never like reaches an end point. Like the art though. I know, right? Nyan is a dark knight, so he is in his emo phase. Maven? 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 I'm gonna find you, okay? Just like don't you start this. Don't you start with me, like, cause you know I have a very particular set of skills. Anyways, let's get this show on the road. Another is Morin. To reach him in his cabinet of curiosity, you'll want to avoid the aforementioned steps, take the exit on the left, and simply continue straight along and down until you come to the large doors at the end of the path. The third and final person I should like you to meet is Bragi, our man in charge of trade and distribution. He is to be found in the markets, which you can access from the opposite side of the Aetherite Plaza. Ooh. In seeking out each of my colleagues, you will visit the major districts of the city, and hopefully gain a feel for the place. I trust my directions were simple enough. Crystal clear. Ha! Very good. I concede the layout of the Crystarium owes more to historic necessity than planning, but I'm sure you'll learn its twists and turns before long. In all honesty, the true challenge may be in finding the right way to approach its citizens. As you discovered during your encounter with the captain, the people of this world are unaware of the existence of other stars, and will struggle to accept the truth of your origin. That being the case, when they ask whence you hail, as they inevitably will, I suggest you claim to share a homeland with the Crystal Exarch. There is an unspoken rule here about peering too deeply into that particular mystery. When you finish making the rounds, pray meet me in the large courtyard at the center of town. Until then... Oh, that was a really weird way of finishing that sentence. I may keep that idea in mind in the future. And I'm going to be heading to work. Hope you have a wonderful day and get to have lots of fun today with the chat sesh homies. Thank you, Seraph. I'm glad to have you around. As I am glad for having everyone with us today. Please don't be afraid to drop a follow. Also, you can find me on a bunch of different other places, which you can find over here on my card. My card has all my links, Discord, Twitter, Twitch, wherever you want to go. They are all right there. As long as I've updated it correctly. I may have to update my Instagram one. I don't know if I have my most recent one for that, because I changed it from a VR specific Insta to sharing some other stuff. Oh, I've got a lot of burps. By focusing your senses, you detect the flow of vastly distant currents of ether. Your connection to these energies is faint but stable, and should allow teleportation to Aetherites in the source. Ooh. Okay, so now I've got to go around and attune to all the other mini Aetherite shards. This place is really nice, though. Whoops. Okay, there's one there. I'm so mad I missed Aetherite King's Sword. Same. It's because there was... I am live tomorrow, yes. I will be streaming Ashen with Chroma CeeLo tomorrow. We're playing some Ashen, so that'll be fun. Chip, we got another one over on the YouTube side. Get him, bird. Sick him. Okay, Mr. Bro, you have a good one. Have a good sleep. Get him, Chip. Bite their ankles off. See ya, bro. Oh, my words. You changing your name did not help with my my choice of what I call you. One sec. I'll get this one. I'll get this one. Okay, there we go. Believe I took care of that one, anyways. Let's keep going around, I guess. This place is so different. Like, the architecture is just, like, all off, all weird and different. Like, this place reminds me more of, like, the real world than it does of, a Final Fantasy world. And that's, like, real different. Doesn't appear to be too many players here, though. I'll go to the one up top here first, up there, and then I'll hop down and get the one on the lower level. Oh, is it down there anyway? It is down there anyways. What the hell, game? Did I miss any? Oh, there's one up there, the Cabinet of Curiosity. That's the only one I've missed so far. I'll make it a point to attune to every one of these. Ah, for goodness sakes. There we go. Nuts board. Oh, it's the clan hunt. Okay. Can I go past? Oh, that's right. I need to go to the Crystarium and go down. It would be Behemoth. Not Bahamut, Behemoth. Up top here, look. Behemoth. Right up here. I don't know if the quality is able to be seen, but it is Behemoth. And what's up, Mr. Nope? Something confusing? There it is. Oh, well, nothing. Ah! There we go. The entire Ethernet access is mine. Which will make going around this place a lot easier now. Rare to see a place so well stocked with goods, isn't it? But not here. Yes, I'm going with this. I'm going to guess you're new to our fair city. I don't care what anyone has to say. This is the voice I'm giving them. Well, for what it's worth, you've chosen a fine sanctuary. The Exarch can throw up a barrier if the Sanitas come knocking, so it's damn sight safer than in here than it is out there. Safer and more civilized too, thanks to us in the mean. We work together to procure materials and resources and craft the goods which makes daily life possible. This is the place to visit if you need a coat mended or a kettle forged. Just don't go thinking it'll be all handed to you on a plate like those Ulmor and Leia belts. Here in the Crystarium, we work for a living. Though I see you're no stranger to honest labor, you don't have that whiff of indolence about you like some folk I've met. Still, I can't quite pin down your profession. Where is it you're from? From where the Exarch hails. One of the Exarch's countrymen, you say? I see. Well then, I'll work twice as hard to make you feel welcome. Our city wouldn't even exist if it weren't for him. And any friend of his is a friend of ours. I hope everyone enjoys that choice of voice. It's really quite incredible when you think about it. They say his grand magic summoned the Crystal Tower into existence. Pulled the entire thing out of thin air. It wasn't long before droves of refugees began congregating around its base, desperate for shelter after losing their homes to the floods. And that's how the Crystarium began. At the Exarch's invitation, buildings started growing up, and with the help of some curious relics brought forth from the tower, the place gradually expanded into a thriving metropolis that you see before you today. I took some liberties with that sentence at the end. This city stood here for decades now. Yet the eldest among us swear the Exarch looks exactly the same as he did back then. He is indeed a man of many mysteries, but all his secrecy, he has never let us down. So if he, and you, wish to remain silent about your shared homeland, then the folk here will respect your wish for privacy. I am, however, more than a little curious to see any crafting talent you might be hiding. If you've ought to contribute on that front, be sure to come back and visit once you've had a chance to settle in. Just ask for Catalyst, and I'll find you a niche here in the crystalline mean. You can help us keep the cogs of the city greased and turning. Shadowbringer Catalyst has taught you about life in the crystalline. Hell yeah! I enjoy putting on the voices. I was a little like hesitant at first, but my word, you guys have made that so much more enjoyable for me than I expected you to be able to. Give me a sec, everyone. Oh, God, this is fun. I know. Ooh. Oh, look at this collection. Well. Excuse me, are you recently come to the city perchance? I'm quite familiar with our civic roles, you see, and, well, ahem. Wait, is that a guy? I think it's a guy. I thought it was a girl at first. What I mean to ask is, have you brought any books with you? A rumpled scroll, even? A scrap scribbled on parchment? My apologies. Literature is something of an obsession of mine, as well as a profession. Librarian Morin, at your service. And this humble collection is known as the Cabinet of Curiosity. As your powers of perception have likely informed you, my colleagues and I are responsible for curating all manner of tomes, documents, and other vehicles for the written word. As horrific as the loss of life and land wrought by the flood unquestionably was, the damage to recorded knowledge was no less catastrophic. We few do all we can to preserve what wisdom survived. But tell me, what brings you to the cabinet today? Looking for any title in particular? Mayhap a spot of academic research? Oh, so you've an interest in modern history. Splendid. A thorough review of recent events can often yield novel perspectives. I quite agree. If you would prefer something visual to accompany the account, then I think I have an illustrated history for children somewhere. Just a moment and I'll fetch it for you. Okay then. And here we are. Would you like to pull up a chair? Make yourself more comfortable? On with the lesson then. What you got for me? "100 years ago, or near enough not to matter, villains known as the Warriors of Light slew the Shadowkeeper, the steward of darkness. In the wake of this tainted deed, light began to pour into the world as if from unseen cracks. It pooled and swelled without cease, until the day an enormous, blinding wave rose up and swept across our star. We called this calamity the Flood of Light. Everything it touched was leached of life and vigor, leaving naught behind but a luminous wasteland. I'm glad. I'm trying to go with the more timid scholar. Yet, just when it seemed like all would be lost, a savior appeared before us. The Oracle of Light, she stood twixt us and approaching doom, and by her power did she stay the flood. Thus was Norvrant, and Norvrant alone, spared the fate of erasure. Tragedy would, however, arrive in another form. From the blasted emptiness descended horrors of strange and terrible aspect to bedevil the few folk who survived. These sin-eaters were light incarnate, and their fulgent presence stole the night from northern sky. Even now, they circle the remaining bastions of civilization, ever on the hunt for us, ever hungering for our flesh. And thus did the world become what it is. Should you ever wish to hear the tale again, I would be glad to retell it for you. Or if you'd rather I speak of other matters, that too would be my pleasure. I should be glad of the company. Your exchange with Morin has taught you about the Flood of Light. Oh boy. I'm gonna make a note of this. One sec. Okay, sorry, I was making a note of the voices so far because I've had a time where I've just lost how my voices and that, like what I'm doing, like which voice I've assigned to which character and stuff like that. So I'd like to keep track of it if you know, that makes sense. Remember, everyone, there's an update for their game tomorrow. Tomorrow? The update comes on Thursday. It's maintenance starting tomorrow. You're right, I can't spell that word, so updates quicker. Fair enough. New to the city, friend? The spinning head and wide eyes give you away. Well, I was just signing on a voice there. Welcome. My name is Braggy, and I'm the master of these markets. They gave me the distinct one second. I have not decided on the voice here, and it's so obvious. Try to sort out the transfer world. How long does it take? As I keep going to log in, it says there is no charter made in that world. No character made in that world. It might take an hour or so. At the most, I'd say. Oh, also, it's really good you guys are doing this now. I warn you, by the way. You will not be able to... I don't think you'll be able to leave for a while. Because I just remembered that travel to Primal and a couple other servers is being locked down for Dawn Trail. Anyways, what voice do I want to go with? Oh, welcome! My name is Braggy, and I am the master of these markets. They gave me the district another official title, but I am not in the habit of using it. Too florid by half. In any case, our merchants stock a wide range of equipment for mistel, such as yourself. So finding something in your size shouldn't be a problem. I'm sorry, did you? Actually, I'm a Mikote. Must be a dialect I am not familiar with. I did not expect Jamaican, but I'm going with Jamaican apparently. Let's see if we could straighten this out. See those two in front of us? The shorter one is a whom. And the taller one is an elf. That sturdy individual over there is a Gadget. Whilst that one with the horns is a drown. And then you have the large, scaly chaps with long tails and a knack for raising livestock. Those would be the Zun. Oh, this world is so weird. Which is apparently not the name you know them by. Now I am curious. Oh, I did not mean to click anything. The same as the Exarch, eh? Well, that explains it. You don't get much further flung than that. We've had a few of your lot pass through in recent years, and despite their obvious learning, they floundered over the simplest things. But not to worry, should you find yourself confused by the local language or customs, I'll be here to answer your questions. Your exchange with Braggy has taught you about the peoples of the first. Okay. Let me note down, Braggy. You get Jamaican, apparently. I want to let everyone know that these voices are basically just coming to me slowly bit by bit, and that's just like how they are. Like, that's just the voice that got settled with him. I also hope that no one ever thinks that I'm, like, trying to use a voice just to, like, mock any people. It is simply just the sake of, my brain chooses a random-ass accent for some characters, and that is what it goes with. And I just try to roll with it, basically. Give me a second, everyone. I'm going to eat and see if the transfer works later. Okay. Okay, Maven, enjoy your food. Well, how did it fare? Did my colleagues help you form a clearer picture of this world and its people? Yoink, yoink, yoink. Yes, it seems you were treated to a most thorough introduction. I understand it was something of a chore, but 'twas necessary that you grasp these things before we proceed. Whoa. Hold up a moment. Wow, even at night, this is as dark as it gets? Or is it just because it's cloudy? Hi there, Dark Light. That was, you good there, Dark Light? I teleported while I left the stream running. Yeah. Fun fact, Darklight, it's been about an hour since the raid. Just thought I'd let you know. Just. I'm not surprised. Oh boy, poor Darklight. Poor Darklight. Don't worry, we all love you regardless. I go look now. Okay, Darklight, thank you for being here. As for the Crystal Tower's origin, you may have noted that details were sparse. The structure is, in fact, the self-same one you know from the source, transported to the first in its entirety. It was my first attempt at breaching the boundaries between worlds, something of a trial run for your eventual crossing. And, although I do not know which era I tore it from, I do know that its arrival served to set the wheels of fate in motion. Thank you, Darklight. I appreciate it. Okay, what does his armor look like? Ew. You've done as I requested, and learned something of the world in which you find yourself. Now it's time I fulfilled my half of the bargain, and explained what has befallen your comrades. That is a conversation I would rather have in the privacy of my quarters, however. I must go on ahead to the tower and organize a few things, but I shall see that the guard knows to admit you. Just like that, then Grahatir is... Hey, bad news. My payment for changing servers just got refunded, so most likely not letting people change before Dawn Trail. I'm really sorry. That's okay. Let me have a look into this for you, okay? Oh. Oh, Overlord. Overlord, you might want to hold off on that one entirely. Because I've realized something. Have you ever noticed how you were able to world travel to the Oceanian data center? Well, that was the test, and I had not been realized that they've been actually running the actual full test for cross-region data center travels. The test ends on the 7.0 maintenance patch, which means we very soon may get cross-regional data center travel. Let's see here. Oh wow, there's actually a maximum amount of gil you can have. 999,999,999. There is actually a hard cap on gil. I don't know. I'm just saying. It's a hard cap on it. Just give me a second. Let me have a look here. All worlds maintenance. Let's just see here. Nope. The homeworld transfer service is only to be suspended 30 minutes before maintenance. So it should still be working. So it's really odd that it hasn't worked for you. I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, I am not familiar with that name. Is there something I should know? Well, he was kind of stuck in the Crystal Tower before. An extraordinary tale, but I'm afraid I found no such individual residing in the tower when it passed into my care. Mayhap we can revisit that mystery another time. For now, I think it best that we focus on the present. Aha. You sneaky little bitch. Man, it's been forever since I've been in here.
Welcome to the Ocular, my private study. We can speak here without fear of being overheard. I have much to explain. But the truths which I must touch upon in doing so would cause only distress and confusion to the people of this world. Pray keep that in mind.
No worries. Understandable.
Now, I am sure you are destined to know the fate of your fellow Scions. To put it simply, they are here in the first.
But...
Their arrival, however, was not as recent as you may imagine. Here, time flows at a different pace from that of the source.
What do you
In
mean?
the space of a single hour in your home world, an entire year might pass in the first, and the reverse could also be true. The pace fluctuates without rhyme or reason, and it cannot be predicted. That said, we seem to be entering a period of near equivalence, and thus, for the moment, you need not overly concern yourself with the passage of time. As for your companions, however, Y'shtola and Urianger have dwelled here for 3 winters, all told, while Thancred's count stands at 5.
Dear
Even
God!
more recent arrivals, Alphino and Alize, have lived in the first for almost a year.
Oh, jeez.
My intention had been to summon only you, but the art of reaching across worlds has proven exceedingly difficult to master. Thus it was that my fumbling hand closed upon those to whom your fate is most closely bound as well.
Well, you know what? You know what? How about next time? Just call. I don't know, man. This has been such so much unnecessary work on this.
As they were not the object of my summons, their transference was incomplete. Though they may appear to possess corporeal bodies, they are, in truth, merely spirits that one can see and touch. Consequently, while you yourself will be able to pass between worlds with relative freedom, they will not. Much as it grieves me, they are stranded here, unable to return.
We gotta figure out a way to fix that. Also, please stop showing me naked Thancred. Then find a way to send them back.
We spent every waking hour searching for a way to reverse the summoning. In the beginning, at least. As you may have surmised, however, our efforts met with little success. And then we all but abandoned the endeavor once Urianger shared with us the vision he had witnessed during his journey through the rift.
Explain.
In that chaotic no-man's land between realms, time and space warp and blend in unexpected ways. What Urianger saw was the future. That which would one day come to pass. In his vision of tomorrow, the first was rejoined with the source. This collision of worlds brought about the 8th umbral calamity and the deaths of countless multitudes. Amongst those who perished, Urianger clearly saw the fall of the Scion's mightiest champion. He watched you die.
Oh.
And thus did the Scions embrace their exile, and began searching this world for a means to forestall the coming catastrophe in yours.
You're kidding me. You stopped looking for a solution because I was potentially gonna die? Come on, you're all so stupid.
Their souls are stranded in the first, yes, but they have fought on, desperate to save their home and you from destruction. Nor have their efforts been in vain. For it was they who finally established that the elimination of the Sin Eaters will indeed serve to prevent the calamity. Considering these circumstances of our meeting, you would be forgiven for doubting my version of events. And so, before all else, I would suggest you track down your comrades and hear the tale from their lips. I shall of course be happy to assist in these reunions, and you need not make any decisions regarding your involvement until you are certain of where you stand. Meanwhile, I promise I will not rest until I have found a way to help your friends return home. What say you? Have I earned your trust for the moment, at least?
For now. Aye, but I'll see you keep that promise.
You will not regret this. With that settled, we shall have to see about getting you ready for the road. Traveling across the rift has no doubt left you weary. I will arrange for a room where you might rest in comfort. While it's being prepared, perhaps I can show you around.
The Crystarium boasts a number of residential districts, but I have been informed that a room has just become available at the Pendants, which, as it turns out, is perfect. Our path there will take us past the markets, and I was hoping to give you my own introduction to their wares. Come along. Okie dokie.
This is the Musica Universalis, the commercial heart of the Crystarium. What you might need to prepare for your journeys can be purchased here.
Okay. Also, I love the fact that I basically seen more voice cutscenes in this, like, first, like,
You must be
2
curious about the
hours.
currency. Fear not, the gil you carry will serve you well enough.
The first 2 hours of this expansion than I did in the entirety of A Realm Reborn. God, I'm so glad that whole
Each nation
fact
wants
of
them
there
to its own
being
coins, but
more
it was
of
all a
these
jumbled
voice
mess following the
cutscenes was
flood.
true.
After much debate, the local merchants eventually elected to revert to the old ways, wherein a coin's value was decided by the worth of its metal. As for a unit of measurement, we agreed upon the term gil, a word borrowed from coins uncovered within the Crystal Tower here. And as our traders peddled their wares across the land, so too did our usage of gil become common practice. From what your stola tells me, a standard coin from the source equates to exactly 1 gil here, or near enough not to matter. Our way of life has benefited greatly from the artifacts we recovered from the tower, some of which may be familiar to you.
Oh? Tombstones!
But I fear it would not be practical for us to provide everything to which you are accustomed. You shall need a means to access the commodities of your homeworld. Avan Kerm Sin?
What language is...
Yes, I'm here. Of course I'm here. What amusements do you have for me today?
Ah... It's a fairy.
My dear Feo Ul, paragon of pixie kind. For you, I have the most vital task. This fine gentleman is a friend from a distant realm.
Please tell me he didn't make me, like, you know, with something really strong or something like that, because
And we
wow.
have need of a means to ferry things back and forth from his home. Might you be able to assist us in this matter?
Stay very still.
You came from beyond, didn't you? From beyond the rift? How wonderfully exciting! What a brave and reckless and marvelous thing you did! You've the heart of a pixie, you do. After careful consideration, I have decided to grant you my assistance. Make a pact with me and the fun can begin.
I don't trust it.
But answer me this, traveler. Did your garments come with you when you crossed over? Your teeth? Your nails?
Everything came with me.
Just as I thought. Then you've a good stout connection with your home through which all your belongings, great and small, may easily pass. From this moment forth I will be your isne fis, and you my snay yak. Like the branch which sprouts from the sapling, our bond will flow unbroken from one to the other. Raise your hand.
Oh, I'm gonna attune to you? Okay. Ah.
'Tis done. We are bound now, dearest sapling.
Did I just get married to a pixie?
Come then, make your request. Tell me your desire. I wish to visit this world of yours.
Mayhap a message to your friends in the Source to inform them of your safe arrival.
That could work. Send a message to Tataru.
Consider it done.
God, I can't wait for her to get the fright of her life.
As you heard, that was Feo Ul of the Pixies. Their kind possess an affinity for magic akin to that of arcane beings. They rarely show themselves in populated areas, but Feo is insatiably curious even by Pixie standards, and seems to have taken a liking to the Crystarium. Right, we were going to organize a room for you, weren't we? Come along.
As a result of your pact with Feo Ul, you now have access to delivery moogles, market boards, and summoning bells while in the First. Wonder how bad sunburns are in this world? Good question. That depends. Is there a sun in this world, or is the just light radiating here? It does appear that in this world, the light is actually the opposing force, the invading force of the world. Akin, you know, opposite to darkness in the Source. Ah, there you are. I was just finalizing the matter of your accommodation. You'll have a private room here at the Pendants for the duration of your stay to make use of as you see fit. When you are ready to retire, the manager will show you to your lodgings. Pray rest and recuperate, and we shall reconvene in the ocular anon. I believe that covers all of the practical concerns. Thank you for answering my call, Nyan. We are denied the comforting blanket of night, but may peaceful dreams attend you nonetheless. A pleasure to meet you, sir, and welcome to your new home at the Pendants. Your room is ready if you'd care to retire. I would love to. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. It even comes with a table and some snacks. That sunburn comment made me realize I was scratching my asthma like the full am. Oh, jeez. And it has a lovely window with some of the best views in the freaking area. Oh. Hello again.
I know you. You're the warrior of light from the Source.
It's been a while. The warrior of darkness?
What? Did you just... You can hear me?
Yep.
Oh, gods, how long has it been?
Is everything okay?
Hi. That was what I called myself in your world. The Warrior of Darkness. My real name is Ardbert. I used an alias in the Source. A daft one, looking back.
Hello, Oddbert. What's going on?
Recall my tale. It was my comrades and I who caused the flood.
Yeah, I gathered it was you guys that...
We thought our home doomed. And so we listened to the Ascians. Let them guide us to the source, and tried to hasten their goddamned ardor. I remember when we fell, defeated by you and yours.
Oh god, I forgot. I didn't mean to skip that. I need to let go of my freaking mouse. I keep accidentally clicking things.
Minfilia and my friends, they surrendered what little they had left to hold it back. Just faded away. Leaving me to bear witness.
Jesus.
Tell me,
He's all
do you know the
alone.
year? How much time has passed since we caused the flood?
About 100 years, my friend.
A 100 years. 100 long years. My hands find no purchase. My gestures catch no eye, and my pleas, be they whispered or screamed, reach not a single ear.
Well, they didn't before now.
I am a shade, cursed to do naught but drift. I feel as if I've been walking forever. I hardly noticed when my mind and body began to fray at the edges. Then bang! My senses were sharp again. I felt like a fish being reeled in, and before I knew it, I found myself in this room. Why is it that you can see me? What are you even doing here, come to that?
Well, I was kind of dragged here. You know, kicking and screaming, all that shit. Same old, same old.
You were summoned to save the first. A waste of time. This world is beyond saving, like those who tried to save it. Muddled as my mind may be, I've not forgotten that. But if fate has brought me to you, the one person in this God's forsaken world who can see and hear me, then perhaps there is a reason I endured.
You could tell me what happened.
If I can find out why I was left behind, then maybe I can bring this journey of mine to an end. Well, I'll be watching, Warrior of Light. But do me a favor. Be careful out there. This world has had its fill of heroes.
It's a real shame what's happened to him. Damn, I am sleeping stiff as a board. It's eerily quiet. Oh boy, I do wonder what this expansion will bring to me. God, the fact that these are continuously voice cutscenes, I love it.
How did you find your new quarters? I trust you were able to rest.
I had a ghostly visitor.
I was not aware the room was haunted, and you were rather tired. Well, should you receive another visitation, be sure to let me know. Now, let us return to the subject of the Scion's whereabouts.
I love how I didn't actually clarify on that, which I could have so easily have done. He just thinks I kind of was too tired and was seeing things. Anyways, yes, tell me where the others are.
This map shows the lands of Norvrand, the only area to be spared the flood of light. The Crystarium is here, in the region known as Lakeland.
Okay.
To the north is the fairy kingdom of Ilmeg. That is where you'll find Urianger.
Ilmeg. That sounds familiar.
To the east lies the once prosperous civilization of Rak Tika. Your Stola is stationed there, in the heart of the forest. Alas, neither location can be reached without considerable difficulty. As such, I would suggest you first seek out one of the twins, each of whom is stationed but a short flight from the Crystarium.
Okay.
Alphino is on Calusia, an island off the western shore. It is home to a city called Yulmore, where the rich and privileged while away their days in idleness. For his part in furthering our cause, Alphino journeyed there to meet with the citizenry and forge alliances. From what I hear, he has since kept himself busy gathering information around the main settlement. Alize, meanwhile, traveled south to the arid wastes of Armarang.
Okay.
They lie upon the very edge of the inhabitable world, where the flood of light was halted. Those who dwell there live in constant fear of attack by the Sin Eaters. In contrast to her brother, Alize felt that her energies would better be spent learning about the enemy, and thus she sells her services as a guard, both to hone her skills and gather information on our foe.
Gotcha.
So, will it be Calicia or Armarang? It matters not which you choose to visit first. Simply inform me once you've made your decision, and I will see to it that you are provided with a suitable mount.
Okay.
Ah, but you must be wondering about Thancred. He has taken up with a new companion, and is presently engaged as a wandering hunter of Sin Eaters.
A new companion?
Being ever on the move, his whereabouts are often difficult to ascertain, but I am certain your paths will cross ere long.
Has Thancred got himself hitched? Oh, Thancred better have got himself hitched. Okay. Okay. Okay, considering how we've all been everything's been going with this expansion so far, I feel this is a good point to just call it for right now. And obviously, we will do more on Friday. I think this is a nice little point that I can, like, a nice little easy point where it's like, the story's dissecting into multiple sections. And so the stream is amazing. Well, Overlord, if you aren't busy in a moment, I would appreciate a chat, if that's okay with you. But anyways, that will be for after. Thank you everyone so much for coming along. I really do appreciate it. We are going to go and raid now. So, obviously, tomorrow we have a a stream with Chromacilla. We're going to be playing some Ashen. But until then, if you do not have access to emotes on the channel, the raid message is that one. If you do have access to emotes on the channel, your raid message is that one. So please, prepare your appropriate raid message. I'll throw us on the raid screen, stick on some music, and choose someone to raid. Thank you all so much for coming along. Fergus, bad timing. I'm stopping now. But thank you for coming back. Anyways, everyone, I will see you all again next time. Yeah, I'm stopping. And yeah, I hope you've all enjoyed, and I'll see you again then. Thank you so much for coming along, and bye-bye.